Hello guys, what's up? Today is the Super Bowl, it's February 9th, 2025. So this season it's going to be Eagles versus Chiefs. And I'm going to be talking about who actually can win. This year I feel like that more people are now saying that Philadelphia is going to win, because I have more friends for Philadelphia but less friends with Kansas Chiefs. But of course, many people now are saying that Jalen Hurts getting revenge. I feel like that. No, I feel kind of bad for the Eagles just to say that Saquon Barkley is the only good player for the Eagles. If you say that look, Jalen Hurts gets hurt too often. That's why his name is Jalen Hurts. That's a joke, okay? Just if you actually think about it, that Saquon Barkley versus the Commanders, it was 3-7. In the first play after the kickoff, they scored a touchdown. Because Saquon Barkley, he rushed 50-something yards, I feel like. And I feel bad. But if you compare it to the Chiefs, Mahomes, he really has control of playing, and he always passes it nicely. If you saw the last Super Bowl where Brock Purdy and Mahomes came, everyone said more people were voting for the Kansas City Chiefs and also so many for the 49ers. But the 49ers, I'd say they were in the lead in the start of the game. So then, so if you say that Mahomes came for a comeback, that's why his nickname is King of the Comebacks. So if you guys actually think about it, guys, how can Mahomes make this game a win? And this is the third Super Bowl Mahomes is going to, technically. And if the Chiefs win it, they get to keep it. My dad told me when I was younger, 4 or 5, that if a team wins 3 Super Bowls in a row, you get to keep it. But back then I used to ask him that, what happens if you win 100 Super Bowls? At that time, I realized, I thought you could get 100 Super Bowls in 10 days. So 10 Super Bowls each day. But no, it wasn't like that. And so just to say that at that time I wasn't, into math. Why am I getting off of topic? Okay, anyway, so the Kansas City Chiefs say that they can do anything. I feel like that's true. My dad's choosing Philadelphia. Oh my god. Why does he always go with the losing team? He always. And then on top, I'm having a $20 bet with him, which is pretty crazy. I wanted a 40. And then on top, I feel like that Kansas City is actually a pretty strong team, and no one can defeat them like Jalen Hurts. Saquon Barkley, if you actually think about him, how good of a running back he is, he would be really awesome, and he would just win most of the games. But this season, I thought it was Chiefs versus Detroit, and if you saw how the Commanders won from them, how many interceptions happened from the Detroit to Commanders, it was actually shocking. I didn't think that a rookie quarterback would make his team win. But then the next game, if you say, I felt really bad for, Jaden Daniels. He lost. He lost really badly. But many people said that Commanders should have won. Anyways, and then Houston to Chiefs were the first or second week of playoffs, and that was way before the first one. So in the first week, Detroit and Chiefs got were the number one seeds at the point, so they got like a week off, and then during that time, I feel like Bo Nix was before the playoffs. They won against the Broncos, and Broncos won, but it didn't mean that the Chiefs wouldn't go to the playoffs. They still did, but then when it came to the playoffs, Josh Allen defeated Bo Nix, and then Jalen Hurts defeated Jordan Love, and then CJ Stroud defeated Justin Herbert. I think in the second week, I don't remember, and then all those playoff weeks have happened, and this is the final game. If you ask me that, how did Commanders win from Detroit and how did they lose from the Eagles? If you do Commanders versus the Eagles, the Commanders should have won. But if you do Detroit versus the Eagles, Detroit have defeated them. If Detroit won with Eagles earlier, Commanders could have made it into the into the Super Bowl. But just to say, Jaden Daniels did his best in that game. Anyways, let's talk about today's Super Bowl. So I'm thinking that the Super Bowl is going to go as always with Mahomes, that he always starts losing and then he wins in the end. But I feel like today that Jalen Hurts can make a big difference. He can, anyone can make differences. And even if they're bad, even if they're good, if you say I need to think about it, I would think about the NFL for up to maybe a whole day, because I love NFL. And then on top, if you say that Chiefs will lose, how do you exactly know? Many people say that Philadelphia can win. I don't understand why, because if you compare Saquon Barkley to the king of comebacks, Mahomes, he would just destroy the team and will leave nothing left for Jalen Hurts to do. Because Jalen Hurts, last week, I think against the Commanders, he got injured. But just to say, I kind of confused at why Jalen Hurts is named Jalen Hurts. Probably because he gets hurt too often. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.